There she sat, across the table from me, frazzled, frustrated, and utterly exhausted. This gifted, passionate leader had been the CEO of her company for only a few months, but she was already running on empty and wondering if the role was right for her, wondering if she had what it takes to lead at this level, wondering if all her hard work really mattered. Yes, yes, and yes, but no. No to how she was going about it. Waking up, smartphone in hand, texting, emailing, and getting the latest news before her first cup of coffee. Continuing her mad dash through the day and collapsing in bed just before midnight, smartphone in hand again. This is a recipe for disaster, physically, emotionally, mentally, and spiritually. So I shared with her what leaders do in the morning. I now share them with you. Hello, I'm Bill Zipp, and I help sales leaders achieve long-term success with a people-centered approach to performance. This is video 5 in a 7-part series on how to develop self-leadership. Successful leaders for centuries have made the very first hour of their day a protected, private time for personal reflection and strategic preparation. They do this because they believe that when they win the morning, they also win the day. And when they win the day every day, they win the months, weeks, years of their life. Here are 4 morning habits that will change your life. 1. No snooze. The first morning habit is refusing to lose to your alarm clock. Every time it goes off and you hit the snooze button, you're admitting defeat at the start of the day. So rule number 1 is this: when the alarm clock goes off, get up. What that means for most of us is getting ready to win the morning the night before, turning off the television, shutting down our electronic devices, and not drinking too much alcohol, and going to bed at a decent time. Consider this an investment in your career. 2. No news. The second morning habit involves not injecting yourself with the drug of adrenaline at the very start of the day. If it doesn't bleed, it doesn't lead is a newsroom rule for a reason. Breaking headlines scream crisis, 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 even if there isn't a crisis. This is not how you want to start your day, because crisis kills creativity. Short-term urgencies undermine long-term priorities. Read the news later in the day. Just don't start with it. 3. No email. For similar reasons, the first hour of your day should not be spent answering email. Once you start looking at email, the whole day cascades into email responses replying back and forth, writes Laura Vanderkam in What the Most Successful People Do Before Breakfast. Reacting to me email is not leadership. Don't start any day that way. 4. No cheating. This final morning habit is like the 11th commandment. What's the 11th commandment? Do the first 10. In other words, don't cheat on these rules. And I know that's easier said than done. Adrenaline can become an addiction, and checking email an obsession. As with any bad habit, though, its power must be broken or your life is not your own. What do leaders do in the morning? Begin the day quietly, reading, reflecting, and writing in a journal. As a person of faith, I pray and meditate on Scripture. Now think about the day, but not its pressing problems. Review your values and vision, what matters most to you and what comes first. Put together a reasonable plan for the day based on those priorities, not urgencies and emergencies. In my next video on how to develop self-leadership, we'll explore the 6th self-leadership skill, making the most of every day. Please subscribe to this channel so you don't miss a single session, or better yet, schedule an appointment with me to discuss your specific sales challenges. Because every salesperson deserves a great sales manager. Thanks for watching.